Okay. Well, that appears to be good. Uh, I had a little bit of trouble. Why is the game muted? I have a. I had a little bit of trouble to adjust everything, but I think otherwise, like it's so great. I think otherwise than this, I'm pretty good. So the game is really loud in my ears. I don't know if the volume is okay for you. Maybe just a little bit more or less. Like this should be okay. But yeah, let's go. We were on this, right? Yes. There you go. Oh, we're doing this right away, I guess. Jesus, the music is so loud for me. I hope it's not too loud in you guys' ear. I'm still gonna down a little bit the music. That should be okay, I think. Like this should be good. So we just finished the first trial the last time, and I had to stop right away, sadly. How do I inspect? Oh, I smell blood, and that can't be good. Shit. See if Mia, the chief's okay. That would be pretty nice indeed. How do I... Back? Oh. Jesus Christ. What? God. How do I move around? That's my question. Oh, move. Office. There we go. Smell. Blood. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? Hmm. Great. Strange girl dropped out cold. Left her lying on the office. I went back to the chief where she laid under the window. Her body was still warm. Feel it when I held her. Then quickly began to fade. Till finally she... Chief. Well, first of all, Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. Probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Again? There are some glass shards next to the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass lights stand lying broken in the back of the room. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? The piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. I don't think it is, actually. Shards of glass, they seem to remain of its no clues, you're kidding. There's a large building right across from the office, the Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place. You? This you do. Oh! Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Oh shit, she's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Yeah, she's gonna call the cops on us. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent ruling. Recent. The Fay & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was email. Picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Right? Am I supposed to move back there? That girl just now, where'd she go? Put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Fay. Maya Fay? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? Never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. When did she... So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And sis... Oh, she was already dead. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. Yep, the cops. Choco! Hello, Lulu! I didn't notice you, sorry. Hello, Lulu, how are you doing? Wait, let me put you as a mod. There you go. I don't know if you're still there, but if you are now a mod. Congratulations. But hello, how are you doing? How are you? I'm doing okay. I was playing League earlier, and then I was like, maybe I should actually do something. I'm going back to school and I saw a notification that you're streaming, so yay, I'm glad I decided I want to watch. I'm glad I can keep you entertained while you're going to school. But yeah, I'm doing fine. I've decided to be productive, so I'm trying to stream more than usual, also because usually I can't really. Right now I can, so I'm trying to, you know. Police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! I love that, yeah. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. Received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. I misspelled, I meant I was going home from school. Oh, okay. I was like, you're going to school. I mean, you're going back home pretty early. But if you were going to school, it is pretty late. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have... No. Whoa! Excuse me? This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? Okay. Jesus. The victim drew this here note in her... Wait, what? The victim drew this here note in her own blood. See? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. The killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the priest... I don't know that word, ma'am. Okay. What? I'm happy because today I finished pretty early. By the way, the girl is pretty. Maya, yeah, she is. I really like her. Well, technically she just appeared in the story, but I know quite a bit about this game. I don't know if you know the Ace Attorney series. Oh, Mia, not Maya. She is also very pretty. Mia, Maya, they're sisters. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. But yeah, Maya's really cute and Mia's like gorgeous. But sadly, Mia is dead. So yeah. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. Looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you, yeah? I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought... It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Wait. I never played the game, but it looks interesting, so I'm glad I can watch you playing it and get to know the game. I'm glad as well. Wait, I just realized my my model is hiding the names. Oh shit, not the right thing I was going to move around. There you go. That should be better now. Heard? Or what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. But yeah, the thing is that I love this game. I've never played it myself, but it's like a big part of my childhood, and I've always wanted to play it, and it's actually one of my like... I love it. Anyways, so I'm actually really glad I can make you discover the game than if you didn't know it. Today was my junior's partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Holy shit. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. But, yeah, so basically in this game, you are, a guy named Phoenix Wright, who is just started out as a lawyer, basically, and yeah, you're gonna have to solve different cases and stuff. And it's been a while since I did the first case on stream, and it was our, like, obviously very first case. So we did this with our mentor, Mia, but we just discovered that she got murdered. So we're looking into that now, basically. Maya, about you. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Did you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. So the clock they're talking about, it's a clock that looks like a statue, shaped like, as she said, the thinker. And it was the murder weapon in like the present, like the other case we did just before this one. So that's what is kind of strange. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yeah. I'm pretty sure her conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered a detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Okay, thank you. No problem. I'm trying to make this make sense, okay? Conversation I had, blah blah blah. Okay. Spirit mediums. How do I even pronounce that word? Wait, let me... check on Google.
Acolyte.
Nope, that's not the one. English. Sidekick. What? Pronunciation. Jesus. Say it.
Acolyte.
Acolyte. Okay, that's what I thought. Just in case I'm pronouncing stuff wrong, you know. Alright. So you're an acolyte. Or medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. By the way, Lulu, is the volume okay? Because, here you go, this is what I wanted. Is the volume okay? Because, in my ears, the volume is really loud, but maybe it's, like, not loud enough, in reality, so I'm not sure. Also, there you go. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. He said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Yeah, of course. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. But thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They had told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Okay, this is where I need to go. December 6th. Rosberg Law Office. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She didn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention trying to run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. I'm really sorry, but I think I will go for now. The stream is really laggy for me since I'm using my mobile data. Come back home and you're still streaming. I will come back. I hope you will have a wonderful... Oh, it's okay, Lulu. Don't apologize for that. Thank you for coming on this stream, even if it was for only a little bit. Thank you, thank you. And I think I'll still be streaming when you'll be back home. Have a wonderful ride back home. I love you, remember that. Let's check everything. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. Oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Sure, the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Night. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelf. Filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. That's cool. But I think I don't really have anything to do here. Vainco Law Offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, I guess I got the wrong name. Sorry, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. The Buzz guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer. He was proven innocent. Right, and you were... Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Big Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me... Yes, sir! Be right there, okay. Poor guy. You're a lawyer, right, pal? You got business here, you'd better do it quick. Ew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. About Mrs. Fate, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. You might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. What the fuck? About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? Cities put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Let's go! Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Yeah, of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. Though Edgeworth is on this one. Hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Oh, this is becoming interesting. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Or the lines tricked up, pal. Who was that? Who was that, indeed? Sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. Have to check it out one of these days. Mia's disc. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Yep, sadly. There's an horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Wait, can I? No, there's nothing else. Actually, this, please. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. You think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him not so straight. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh no, the carrying strap on the cell phone. This? It says the Steel Samurai, warrior of New Old Tokyo. Steel Samurai? That action hero on TV? Yeah, you see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. Is that what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Nice. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? You've sent her home already, then. Aha, you're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. I'm to pay a visit to Miss May. Let's just check the conversation. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want, blah, blah, blah. The clock isn't talking right now. It's not working? That's lame. I put some papers inside of it instead. That evidence. I'll leave that one. Okay. Then let's go to the hotel. Thanks to this guy, we got all of the information we needed, kinda. Gatewater Hotel, room 303.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the liar, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Memo to self, thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful— wait, what? So I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. What the hell is that? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's room now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Alright. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observed incident. You sound just like a liar in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Jesus Christ. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that, happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Liar.
Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Liar, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Jesus Christ. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little oops up, didn't you?
Oh boy. Okay, this bitch won't tell me anything. Oh shit, I hit my table. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
No, not me. I'm, just a liar.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers,
Oh boy. Alright. Can I see anything else? Flowers are fake as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Still seen painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. Here's the Fay & Co. Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. I think that's it. I think I have to go back in there, probably. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a liar, are you now? Well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Oh, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Quite a strange reaction. Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see? Yeah, sure. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now, I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? Oh, did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. He left one day quite suddenly. He had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. Followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. My pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. I don't think I can really do anything more here. Oh, let's just go back to Maya. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was on all skin and bones. What really happened? Don't mean you refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Aww. Can you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? I was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her. My sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual powers run in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. Feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughing stock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name, my sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No! I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I don't actually know why. To be honest, I don't know. You don't know? Is this girl sitting in front of me the killer? All the evidence seems to say yes, but there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior. Is that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there a long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. There's only one thing I know for certain. I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
So kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right, thank you.
Phew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in here. I got your phone. Hey, I got your cell phone back.
Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice?
Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such 4 long tears began to roll down her cheek.
Thank you.
Oh, Maya! Can I give you something to cheer you up? Remember that receipt?
You mean the one with my name on it?
Any idea why she...
Absolutely none. You trust me?
I do. I trust you.
Why? Don't you think I did it too?
No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but...
That detective thinks I did it.
Well, I don't think you did. Let's just go back there. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities? You've no need of anything. I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. You came by quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? I don't know, Phoenix.
White. That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Obviously not. Alright, let's examine this. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, bad boy, still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. And court! Jesus, can this guy stop talking? Because right now he's just making it worse. Yes, obviously we're gonna save. First turnabout, trial. Why did I save on this? On the second thing, yeah. That's pretty good, I think. District Court, courtroom number 1. Edgeworth. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. We may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. This is where things start to get interesting. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the What is this word? Let me just check, cause like I'm really wondering what that means. What is that and how do you pronounce it?
Precinct.
Precinct? Precinct. Okay. I'm the detective in charge of homicides done at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window, here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. More plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Miss Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. What? Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, he would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already. Defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. So that's me. I don't know if I really want to press that, but I'll do it still. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I think my points press with A little more care. Nope. Immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why's that? What's your reason? Why? We had a witness account describing her. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly, what about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. But, well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective, let's hear your testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper, blah blah blah. Do you have proof it was me? Yeah, okay. Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh, he sounded pretty confident. Might not be good. The blood was the victim's. Okay. What kind of tests were these tests again? Huh? What kind? Well, I hear they take the little bits in the blood, the hemoglobin bobbin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. But thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh. That was a mess. Right, where was I? Also, there was blood. Okay, this thing. In which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ahaha, nice try. Uh-oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. It was not. Before she died, the victim... Okay. Detective Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order, order. That didn't go so well. That's right, what he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. Got a bad feeling about this. Want a memo? No, that's not possible because she died right away. There you go. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order, order! Defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Day after the murder? It was the day after the murder. Prosecution's point being? That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. Should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? I'm a sham. I kind of want to say that I'm a sham. Detective Gumshoe, was I a fool to trust you in your report? Ah, me? I wasn't, huh? Detective Gumshoe, I'm disappointed in you handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? But, Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? This is gonna be fun for my voice. Ugh. And with the music. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Alice, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fayenco law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end, that's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? Thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Like 9 at left, I looked out the window. I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The woman with long hair, that was Mia Fey.
Glamorous, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing.
Your thing? And the person attacking her?
The one attacking her was the mousy, blah blah blah.
How do you know she was a defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question it, though. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. Jesus Christ.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Mia Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. So did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean liar? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kindest statuette clock? The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
Jesus Christ. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. How did she know it was a clock? Watched the first attack and ran off to the right. Okay. Girl in the hippie clothes ran after her and she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. Actually, where did this weapon come from? Good question, but I don't think that's what matters right now.
She picked it up from the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
That clock. The kind of statuette clock? The thinker, I think.
A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win 'em all.
Oh, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Yeah, how do you know it was a clock? Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Liar?
You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock to. And he was found guilty of murder. Order, order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Ooh.
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. He stopped me there. The trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because... I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
I hate doing these laughs. The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. You could easily have heard the clock. Well, that is not possible because the clock was empty. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I'm not satisfied because... couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. You have proved that she could not. Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objections sustained. Damn, time to switch directions, quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Oh, shit. That's what... It couldn't have rung. I thought that's what he meant by she couldn't have heard it because it was empty. Sorry. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. 5 seconds, please. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Dad?
Well, Miss May? Tusk, tusk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... this. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
You have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you, then?
If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. How am I supposed to voice this? Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That wouldn't make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Obviously, I do, because it's someone who made it. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. Because it was made by Larry, obviously. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Police custody. Blah, 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 blah.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses not on sale today? How am I supposed to voice that? Jesus Christ.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Jesus.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Jesus Christ. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor, allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... you... had heard about it? I'm not gonna accuse her of murder, so I don't want to say you held it, because we know she is not the murderer. At least I do. But she... I think I have to say that, though. This is a familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May held that very clock in her hands. Mr. Wright, when was this? When she used it to strike the victim. When else? Oh, that's exactly what I thought he was gonna do. She didn't commit the murder, though. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed Mia Fey, I say. And when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. But what the... No! It was empty! Tisk. You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yeah, he just contradicted it himself. What's that supposed to mean? It was you who just proved that the thinker was empty. Oh, of course they wouldn't ring. What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor, misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder? She can't prove it. She did it.
It would be my pleasure.
No way.
Yes way, Mr. Liar. Didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy.
Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness's story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. I cannot talk properly. I need to drink some water. Mr. Wright, you've made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor, that didn't go so well. But if that's the case, and how did she know the thinker was a clock? Because White told her. Wait, Your Honor, I figured it out. There is one other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Well, proof, you say? Oh, no, because she recorded the conversations with the wiretap. Then the court will examine your proof. Examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock? Because of this. Have a look at this.
That?
I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Mrs. Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? She did. We literally saw that like 5 minutes ago. Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Jesus Christ. Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is, once again, the phone. Present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me.
Again? What's it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer their question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You liar! That's the worst insult I've ever heard. It's literally his job. Obviously.
It's no fair. All of you gang it up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Yeah, why the wiretap? Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court?
At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting a room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy.
Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness? Defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunk in quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fay. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Yeah. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap card. Sorry. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. He is a bellboy. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. See, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now. Maya will be finished. Hello, Naseo. Miss May's room service. Okay, I don't think we care about that. Okay. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. Then I saw them, and I... Jeez. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? How are you doing, Naseo? You must be pretty lost currently, cause like, you're just came in the middle of the trial, so must be a little bit confusing, but basically what's happening is that we just started as a lawyer, and before this case we're taking on right now, we had to take on another case with our mentor, Mia. But the thing is, Mia was just found dead, and her sister, Maya, is being accused, so we're trying to defend her sister currently. I'm fine. Are you fine? Okay then. I'll upload the VOD on my VOD channel anyway, so if you're interested in what's going on, you can just go look at it, I guess. Sadly, I don't have the VOD of the first trial because I didn't have a VOD channel, but you can go look on like any other gameplay, honestly. It doesn't even have to be mine, it's just the game is amazing, so if you're interested in it, just, I don't know, just go look into it, I guess, because it's so good. Yeah, I love this game. Yes, for an iced coffee to be brought, blah blah blah. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed the details several times. I was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9, at the time of the murder. I brought it to her at precise blah 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 blah. I don't know if I'm gonna check though, because you know, maybe I'll one day play the game. Yeah, I understand, but like, I guess some games you don't really want to play them, but rather watch them, because it's like a visual novel basically, so the gameplay is not for everyone, I guess. But if you like this kind of gameplay, sure, go ahead, check out the game, it's really good. Says exactly and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then.
Oh, bellboy, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9.
Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? I delivered the iced coffee to her guest, Miss May herself. Any reason to lie, but I have to find something to use in his testimony one more time. I'll press him until he spills the beans or his tea. 69 battery is making my connection go crazy. The stream is lagging for me, so I don't understand a word you say. Sorry. I just said, like, if you like visual novels, you should obviously check out the game, because it's really good. Yes, for an iced coffee on the dot, sir. Why would she ask that? Precisely 9. Is that? Can't I check the autopsy report? Oh shit. See you tonight at 9. Ooh. Let me save for a minute there. Because I don't want to lose too much life on this. Okay, so you brought it to her. Your Honor, no. Okay, that's... Yeah, I'm cheating on this game, okay? Whatever, I just don't want to lose life for dumb reasons, because I know this is the right thing to present. Or at least I'm on the right track, okay? I just don't know where to present it exactly. Okay, sorry, oh my god. We're just Miss May herself. Sure it was Miss blah blah blah. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with, a what? With, that is... Embrasser. Is that French for embrace? French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. No good. There's nothing there. Is that it? This finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Can't let this happen, can I? No. Wait, please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. Right, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay, this is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in, room service. Bed making. What? Oh. The check-in. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Oh, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Yeah, I knew it. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oh, you fool! I've done it. I've won. Well, not yet. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, who is this other person? Simple, it was... the man with Miss May? The man who checked in with Miss May. Ugh. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. Expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Oof. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number.
Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know?
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sends shivers down my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir!
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Victim dodged an attack and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Okay, I know where this is gonna be useful. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. We continue. Yeah, let's save. Yep. I think this is a good place to end it, though. Yes, wait, sorry, what did I do? Okay, whatever. I think this is a good place to end the stream, though. I think because it's been like almost 2 hours, and I think the next part of the trial is probably gonna be rather long, and I don't want to stop in the middle of it. And I have some stuff to do later as well. So I think I'm just gonna go for now. Maybe I'll stream again later in the afternoon if I'm done with the stuff I need to do. But yeah, I think this is gonna be it for now. And once again, if you were watching, well, thank you for watching. What the fuck? Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming to the stream, and I hope you'll have a great day, night, afternoon, wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.